Well, that was good. That was exciting yesterday. The skirmish at the border. Done a bit of research. I didn't know that Vietnam and China had a brief war in 1979. Tensions still remain, although it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be peaceful there, but tensions remain. Anyway, Commute Maps has done it again. A bit of adventure mapping. I should have filmed from up there. It was fantastic view. Maybe I'll put it still in. Construction. We love a bit of construction. Sort of. It's quite, it's interesting to watch, but big lorries. They look so, like, when you're next to them, they're so big and chunky. And I feel so little and flimsy. Here comes one now, look. The off-road bike. Very good. Well, this is all very well and it's a nice diversion, but it seems to be hotter than yesterday. Yesterday was cool most of the morning, but it's now 8:30. I'm only at the very beginning of the ride and the climb and it's already feeling hot. Yes, I'm gonna have to really be disciplined with my thinking today. No wishing myself forward, no wishing myself up the hill. When I need to stop and have to rest, I have to stop and rest. The problem I've been having though in that department is finding somewhere. So I'm finding somewhere where I can sit down properly. You know, there's no like resting places, and any kind of shade seems to be like belong to somebody's home, which seems a lot more private here than in other countries. But you know what, I'm sure if I ask someone, they'd give me some shade. I just gotta be brave. And it's one of these bridges. Yeah. First buncha. Had many for, but my first buncha. So, camera, you're not going to be able to see this, but I will point you anyway at this very impressive waterfall in the distance that I'm heading towards. I pretend that I hate walking. I actually love walking in a nice place. It's the way it aggravates my various leg injuries that I don't like. Just for the record there. Anyway, check out this for a nice little place to get my breath back for a second. That's nice. I could do with some more refuges like that along the road when I'm cycling, you know. It's not a bad waterfall. Magnificent waterfall. God, there's a beautiful looking swimming pool down there. Wish I was equipped for that. Oh, it looks so tiny on your screen, camera. very well when you've got brakes. No brakes on this motorbike. This is actually marked as a road on Google Maps, by the way. I have faith in the mapping. Okay, so there's a tiny bit of brake, really not much. Front brake, a little bit of front brake. You can, it's got a rear foot brake, but I can stamp all my weight on that rear foot brake and it does not a lot. So you see, kudos to the maps. That was on the map and it got me to the road. People tell me that it must be very dangerous doing what I do. It doesn't feel really dangerous, you know. This feels more dangerous, a moped. And I'm going on one of them buses. I'd much rather be riding a bike in these conditions than being in one of them buses. See the way they go around corners in the mountains, leaning right over, taking the corner as fast as they can, whether it's uphill, downhill, laden well, top heavy. I've seen one with 20 mopeds on the roof of it. Well, maybe not 20, 10. There was at least 10 mopeds on the roof, high up. So yeah, I'm happy with the bicycling.